Good morning, friends. I'm gonna chalk this morning, and I'm gonna chalk 3 happy pumpkins on my driveway. But I don't know if you can see the sky. I checked the radar, I checked the weather, and they said no rain, so maybe that's still some smoke from out west. I'm crossing my fingers and my toes it doesn't rain on me today. Alrighty, if you've watched my videos before, excuse me guys, I haven't spoken to anybody this morning. Here's my setup, and favorite daughter found a larger box of Crayola chalk at Target. So it has some oranges and browns in it. I'm really excited. And then here's my sketch. So I have fabric out right now. It's called Booville. It's through Blank Quilting. It's blankquilting.com, and I also think they have blankquilting.net. There's a 24 by 44 inch panel. There's a free project for a quilt, and there's a free project for a tote bag or a Halloween bag. So that's where I got my inspiration from. I think there's 10 or 11. You'd think I'd remember. It's my own fabric line. I think there's 10 or 11 patterns, plus the panel, and then there's also squares that you can do a lot of crafting with. So I've got it marked out on the end of my driveway. Let's see if I can kind of show you. There you go. And I'm going to start chalking. I'm taking a look through my phone here as I video, because I'm not getting the contrast I usually get. I might have to throw in a little black outline or a little dark brown. Probably start smearing. See how it's gonna look here. I wanted to show you a little progress. I'm standing back a little bit. I definitely need to put some brown or some black in there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just want it to, I always use the word pop. I want it to pop out more. Here's a shot from when I'm down on my knees smearing the chalk. Oh, and here's my rag, and I'm wearing, oh, my hands look purple. That's so funny. When I look at them in real life, they look fairly normal color. I'm getting a hole in my rag. I've got lots of holes in my rag. I think the brown is helping. Kind of take a little look up higher. It's really helpful for me to video, because it's a way of stepping back from what I'm working on and seeing how it looks. All right, guys, I'll be back in a little bit, show you some progress. Hey, I'm popping in here with some more progress shots than I normally do. But I'm sort of experimenting on the one pumpkin. If I get too much contrast, so I'm not sure I like that. It looks a little, I don't know, looks a little too defined. I might try to soften that back up again. I didn't think this one was going to be a hard one. It was easy to draw, you just never know. Okay guys, I'm going to work on this a little more. All right, let's take a look and see if this is working. Contrast is really important. Oh, I think that maybe is working pretty well. It's cute. I pulled out, I was going to make the stem brown, but I pulled out some greens and then I put a little more black back in. I think that works pretty well. That might be about as good as I can get it. Oh, and then there's a divot. Excuse me guys, I'm kind of, excuse me, I'm rough this morning. Oh, you can't really see it. There's a hole right there. If I filled it in, it looks pretty good. Okay, I think I better get moving. I'm going a little slow this morning. I wanted to pop in because this was running through my head. So one of my strategies pretty much with every one of my 26 videos now for doing a chalk art, and I do it quite a bit in painting. But with chalk art, I pretty much always have the light coming from the top left. So you can see the eyes are white on the top left area and then darker to the bottom right. So that way you can kind of build the shape and show the shape of the pumpkin or whatever it is that you're drawing. And I also do it quite a bit when I paint because I license my art. And so if I put different images together that I've painted, usually the light's coming from the same direction. But anyway, I just wanted to pop in. Oh, and then another tip is, so I'm using a combination of Crayola chalk and street chalk. The street chalk is a hard pastel. You could buy chalk pastels, it'd be smaller sticks, but they're more heavily pigmented, I think, and then you can get some stronger color. Okay guys, little art lesson there. I just wanted to pop in and show you. Hey, a little excitement happening out here on the driveway. I was looking for a red orange because I wasn't liking the brown so much on the pumpkin on the left. And then I'm like, oh, of course, use red. So I found the dark red down there, and then I found a darker orange. So I'm super excited because I have more colors to blend with. Anyway, I wanted to pop in. I also wanted to video it, see how it's looking. But I'm like, yay! Should look through my box of chalk a little more carefully. I wanted to show you that I broke my rule a little bit. So let's see if I can do this. So here, I can show you here. So normally the light's on the top and left, but here I have the light on the bottom right so that I can get the edge on the front of the pumpkin, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So here, I'm going to show you with my foot. I have some light just because there's some dark there to get more of the shape of the pumpkin and get the contrast. Here's just a progress shot. So I've been at it, which I'm sure it doesn't look like it, but I've been at it for 2.5 hours. Smearing and lightening and darkening, and when I found the red, that was really helpful, so I went back and worked on the other pumpkins. Anyway, I just wanted to show you where I'm at. Be back in a little bit. So I wanted to pop in so I don't forget. Marcy, a neighbor, and Baxter, her adorable dog, just popped in, or stopped by to say hi. I just love that. Plus I think Marcy will see it when I post this video in about 10 days. Anyway, I'm making progress. The orange doesn't smear as far, so it's a slower process to smear this morning. Okay guys, back in a little bit. Okay, I'm taking a peek through my phone to see how this looks. It's getting quite windy and I can see it blowing the chalk off my driveway. You gotta fight the elements when you're out here chalking. It's pretty tough work. Oh, and there, here that's where Sparkle was in the 25th chalk video I did I think that's just last week. So that's why I'm down here towards the end of my driveway. So it's interesting, this hat is going really fast because I use that little brown, or that little black lump right there is street chalk, and this is Crayola chalk. And it looks black, but it's actually a dark gray. And they both smear really well. So I only need a little bit of chalk. Oh, there's my leg. Oh, and there's my chalking shoes. I washed them, but they're already looking really dirty. They don't whiten up much anymore since they're usually on the driveway here. They get pretty dirty. Anyway, it smears so much faster than the orange. It's just kind of interesting. You learn. I don't think you ever stop learning when you do something, do anything. You just keep practicing and doing and learning. Okay guys, I've said that like 3 times. Back in a little bit. Getting close to done. Alrighty, I finished. Oh gosh, what time is it? I started at 6:30. It's 9:45. This one took a while, and I don't think it looks like it should take that long. It's at the end of my driveway. I ended up writing "Howdy, y'all," which I think is really cute. I did have a neighbor stop by that I met, Marcy. I already mentioned her. So that's fun. It's fun to stop and talk. I'll do that any day. And I'm also just trying to get a couple shots for favorite daughter here. Hey, favorite daughter. Thank you for all your hard work. I really appreciate it. You make me look so good on social media. Oh, I hear a car coming, so I'm going to scoot up a little bit. Oh, and before I say goodbye, I'll show you. I'll run in the house, wash my hands. Oh, I don't know if I can. Both my hands are pretty dirty. Oh, and I'm getting a shadow there because the sun's up, but it's cloudy. I'll run in the house and show you some placemats that Carrie made for me with the fabric that I mentioned earlier, the Booville fabric that's through Blank Quilting. You can find it, I think, mostly on Etsy right now. There's a few patterns left on fabric.com, but since it's almost October as I'm filming this, This will post the first Wednesday in October. There's not that much left of the fabric. Okay, I'm just rambling, guys. We'll run in the house and I'll show you the placemats and then I'll say goodbye. So Carrie made these placemats for me and they're just adorable. So I made a version of these pumpkins on the driveway. I think I'm gonna do that one week, assuming the weather cooperates. And then I think I'll do the ghost in the cauldron. Or maybe I'll do the pumpkin, the cat on the pumpkin with the moon. That's cute too. Anyway, she did such a great job on these placemats. This is the Booville fabric I was talking about. There's a 24 by 40 inch panel that goes with it. So this one's kind of it's a repeat. I don't know if you'd call that a block pattern. This one's a toss with the same images. It glows in the dark. So all those white eyes will glow in the dark. Sorry, I need to get my phone up higher here. I was gonna show you on my kitchen table. Oh, there's the toss again. So they're the same. I was gonna show you on my kitchen table, but it's so dark down there. I have a lot more lights up here in my studio. And then, as long as I'm here, I'm working on ornaments. So check out the penguin ornament video. There's a gnome ornament video. I'm working on the snowman right now. And I did an angel ornament video. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go say goodbye. Hey, I just want to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I love when people drive by, wave at me, smile. I love the comments on Facebook. They make living, I don't know what I want to say there, but it just makes the pandemic a little bit better because there's just so much going on in the world right now. I hope this brightens your day. It brightens mine. That's the whole point of my art, is just to spread some joy. I use that hashtag. If you haven't noticed, I use the hashtag joy spreader. Okay, guys, I've kind of been stumbling and rambling today. Art hugs. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye.